I take refuge in the Guru, I take refuge in the Buddha, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Guru, I take refuge in the Buddha, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Guru, I take refuge in the Buddha, I take refuge in the Dharma, I take refuge in the Sangha. In the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, until enlightened I seek refuge, through giving and other perfections, to aid or may I become Buddha. In the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, until enlightened I seek refuge, through giving and other perfections, to aid or may I become Buddha. In the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, until enlightened I seek refuge, through giving and other perfections, to aid or may I become Buddha. In the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, until enlightened I seek refuge, through giving and other perfections, to aid or may I become Buddha. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be parted from happiness, free of suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from bias, attachment and aversion.
With unceasing banquet of delight. Through your compassionate intention, your blessings and virtuous deeds, and my strong wish to rely upon you, may your suffering quickly cease, and all happiness and joy be fulfilled, and may holy Dharma flourish forevermore.
Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakyamuni Yesaha Om 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 Guru Benza Karasumati Kirti Siddhi 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 Sumati Kirti Siddhi Guru Benza Karasumati 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 Kirti Siddhi Guru Benza Guru Pema 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 Siddhi Guru Pema Siddhi
Om Namo Bhagavate Vajra Sarapramardane Pathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Tadyata Om Vaire Vaire Mahavaire Mahateja Vaire Mahavidya Vaire Mahabodhi Chitta Vaire Mahabodhi Mendopa Sankramanaire Sarva Karma Avarana Vishodhana Vaire Svaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vajra Sarapramardane Pathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Taryata Om Vaire Vaire Mahavaire Mahateja Vaire Mahavidya Vaire Mahabodhi Chitta Vaire Mahabodhi Mendopa Sankramanaire Sarva Karma Avarana Vishodhana Vaire Svaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vajra Sarapramardane Pathagataya Ahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Taryata Om Vaire Vaire Mahavaire Mahateja Vaire Mahavidya Vaire Mahabodhi Chitta Vaire Mahabodhi Mendopa Sankramanaire Sarva Karma Avarana Vishodhana Vaire Svaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vajra Sara Pramardane Tathagataya Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya Talyata Om Vaire Vaire Mahavaire Mahateja Vaire Mahavidya Vaire Mahabodhi Chitta Vaire Mahabodhi Mendopa Samkramanayere Sarva Karma Avarana Vishodhana Vaire Svaha.
Before myself as the young deity, in the midst of a windswept dark red fire, on a terrifying, magnificent lion trampling enemies and obstructors on a lotus and sun, is our supreme heart jewel, Dharmapala, mighty Gyalchen Dorje Shugden, adorned with robes of a monk on his body, wearing the golden domed hat on his head, holding a razor sword and enemy heart in his hands, with a manner of delight towards the practitioner, and a fierce expression which destroys enemies and obstructors. He is surrounded by an ocean-like host of retinue, such as chief attendant Kakemarpo rays of light from my heart invite from the natural sphere, and the individual palaces wherever they abide, the wisdom beings who in one instant are invited and become inseparable with the commitment beings. With devotion I prostrate, with body, speech, and mind and make offerings, both outer and inner, with flowers, incense, and light, perfume, food, and sacred substances, collections of tormas, strong drinks, tea, buttered sapa, milk, and yogurt, actually arranged and mentally visualized, filling the whole of space. Samaya substances, fulfillment substances, basal substances, and mantric substances, outer, inner, and secret favorite visual objects and fragrant smoke offering, with my offering of these filling space. Oh entourage, may you be satisfied and restore degenerated commitments. All of our mistaken actions of body, speech, and mind, which have contradicted the mind of the great Dharmapala, we confess from the heart, quickly purify them, and care for us with compassion like a mother for her child. This heartfelt exhortation of you, Supreme Deity, is to spread and increase the victorious Losang's tradition, to extend the life and dominion of the glorious Gurus, and to increase the study and practice of the communities of Sangha. Never separated from me, like my body and its shadow, may you dispel adverse conditions and obstructors without exception, accomplish favorable conditions and desires as I wish, and protect and care for me without ever a break. Especially, the time has now come to show directly your unobstructed might in quick, decisive, enlightened conduct of the 4 activities to swiftly accomplish our deepest heartfelt desires according to our wishes. The time has come to judge the truth in accord with the law of causality. The time has come to clear the innocent of accusations. The time has come to protect the humble who are without a protector. The time has come to nurture Dharma practitioners like your children. In short, from now until attaining the essence of enlightenment, since we venerate you as the embodiment of the Guru and Protector, may you protect us uninterruptedly with your enlightened activity, and watch over us during the 3 periods of day and 3 of night.
In the heavens, there are myriad manifestations of the divine. All those manifestations specifically show us different aspects of divinity in order to be of benefit to all living beings. All the Rupakaya forms of the divine have compassion, skillful means, and wisdom. We invoke upon them whether we are happy, sad, down, lost, fulfilled, confused, empty, and during the whole range of emotions we constantly experience due to an untrained mind, understanding our nature, great wisdom. Being Dorje Shugden, therefore all the more so, please hold us close to your bosom as an only child to a parent. Though the manifestations of the divine need no offerings and gifts from us, we offer you Supreme Manjushri Dorje Shugden a libation of tea, incense, and mantras in order to ask you to bless us, to be a part of our lives, to abide in our dwellings, and to give us signs, omens, and portents of both good and bad. When the negative arises, quell them immediately. Please increase the positive for my weary and worn mind as I lay my hopes in you. When difficulties, problems, and confusion arise, we ask you, who is but the culmination of all that is powerful, holy, and omniscient, to bless myself, family, loved ones, environment, and even my pets. May I see wisdom, find hope, and be at peace. I request you, O Divine Protector Dorje Shugden, who wears a round dome hat and the 3 robes of a saffroned bhikshu, who wields a sword of liberty, justice, and wisdom, and clutches a wish-fulfilling jewel, who rides on a supreme lion of subjugation of all that is negative, to fulfill my wishes. I understand my wishes may not be the best, so I surrender to your wisdom for the outcome, though it may not be what I have in mind. Please bless myself and everyone that we may enter into the supreme city of liberation. Great Protector Dorje Shugden, I request you sincerely from my heart to be a part of my life. Bless my home and grant me wisdom, solace, and comfort, that I might be of service to others without agenda, and that I may focus out onto others and not be fixated on myself, creating more problems for all that I hold dear. Bless me to become kinder, wiser, more compassionate, tolerant, and very forgiving to all those who hurt and love me. In order to become close to you, Dorje Shugden, we must surrender the banal. We must abandon fixed views, projections, and rigidity. Lastly, in my final moment when I leave this plane of existence, only the positive actions I have done will matter, as everything and everyone will be left behind. Let me realize this and act upon this now. At this crucial moment, please may I have a vision of yourself, the powerful and merciful Dorje Shugden, to take me to where I may course in the sky to continue my journey of spiritual waxing. I offer you saffron-colored tea and my faith to fulfill my prayers and gain siddhis. By reciting your mantra, may healing, peace, love, long life, protection, and perfect view of sunyata arise. Om Benza, Wiki Bitana Soha. Om Benza Wiki Bitana Soha. Om Benza Wiki Bitana Soha. I dedicate this supreme heartfelt prayer to the all-knowing celestial and supreme protector Dorje Shugden, that I may quickly become a being of light, compassion, love, and enlightenment.